The man of the hour has arrived.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 160 pounds, Lio Rush.
Byron, don't let this small package fool you.
He may not be the biggest dog in the yard, but he's got the loudest bark. Lio Rush is the real deal.
Look, I'm proud to give Lio Rush his just due. He's one of the most innovative superstars we've seen in a very long time. In fact, he is coined 205 Live, Leo 5 Live.
Business just picked up. The man has arrived.
Making his way to the ring from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet.
Do you know what Paducah, Kentucky's known for, Byron?
What's that, Corey?
Nothing except Ricochet. He is their biggest export. This guy can do it all. The preeminent high flyer in the game lives for the adrenaline in his veins. This is about to blow your mind. There is nothing Ricochet can't do.
One of the most positive, confident athletes in the game today. The future of flight has arrived. Byron, I know one of your favorites, Mike Kanellis.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis is a global superstar, which is why the beautiful Maria fell so head over heels in love with him. Byron, you should take notes.
He also did some miraculous work in the Indies and Japan before joining WWE. Byron, you shouldn't even be in the same arena as this man.
Why not?
And his opponents, first, from Palm Springs, Florida, weighing in at 231 pounds, EC3.
Look at the physique on EC3. This guy's got muscles in places most people don't even have places.
Talk about an incredible story. A superstar who left WWE years ago, reinvented himself, got himself in the best shape of his life, to your point, Corey, and now he is back in his words, in the top 1%.
Are you doubting him?
I'm just repeating what he says.
Corey, you got to realize Byron spent most of his life in the bottom 99.
That's not true.
One of the all-time greats and a surefire Hall of Famer.
The human embodiment of the phrase, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. It does not get any bigger than Rey Mysterio.
And his opponents. First, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Six-man tag team matches are always chaotic. Buckle up and get ready, because this one is underway.
Guys, it'll be interesting to see if these two teams of three can really coexist. When you have that many egos on the same team, sometimes things don't go quite as planned.
Beautiful technique.
Putting it all on the line.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, man, that hurt the back. Spine rattling.
Nailed it.
Sunset flip. He's taking some offense. And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
When you put that much meat in the ring, somebody's going to get hurt. And unfortunately for him, he's the one on the receiving end of this inevitable beatdown.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him. Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
He's on the defensive now. He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, he's got him in deep, deep trouble here.
Oh, look out.
Slingshot right across the back of the neck. Ouch. He's looking at it. Boom, what impact.
Incredible. Rey Mysterio's rolling now.
Face first. Tough. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Scoop slam.
Oof.
After months on the sidelines, Mike Kanellis wanted to make an impact. And he did just that by invading 205 Live and interrupting a match between Lio Rush and Lince Dorado. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
Michael brought us back to Mike Kanellis' debut on 205 Live. You know, there's ways to make an impact besides ruining a match you have no part in. Mike made some rivals by running in on Rush and Dorado.
Oh, okay, so you think Mike Kanellis cares about enemies. He is all about love. With his wonderful wife by his side, he's turning 205 Live into 205 Love.
Well, love's going to have a price.
Running Hurricane Rana.
What a Hurricane Rana. Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification.
Counter here. When this guy's on, look out. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. German suplex. Six-man tags can be fought under... There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Ooh. Facebuster.
Man, that was vicious. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Ricochet here, of course, he's only the second man to capture the North American Championship. Brought that title a lot of recognition and prestige, something he thinks its first holder was failing at.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Look at this.
Here's his moment, Michael.
If that doesn't end, he's got the shoulders down. To expand on what Byron had said about Ricochet bringing recognition to the NXT North American Championship when he won the title at TakeOver Brooklyn, Ricochet said that the title needed to be around the waist of someone who would defend it with honor.
Okay, you done? Let's get one thing straight, fellas. The North American title is special because of the first man that held it, because of Adam Cole. Ricochet only rode the wave of prominence that Adam Cole created.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hart...
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Vicious attack. But he's got to capitalize now. The night could be over for Rey Mysterio.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, clothesline!
And Rey Mysterio says, not this time. What a facebuster.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Byron, Corey brings up a great point. Superstars may be able to overpower Mysterio, but they have to catch him first, which is easier said than done.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio looking for something big. When this guy's on,
Look out. Mike Kanellis here took the unorthodox action of assuming his wife's last name. It's a weird move, but have to say it served him well.
Weird? Weird? It's all about the power of love, Cole. Mike is seeing great success as a Kanellis. Plus, it doesn't hurt that his wife is super successful.
Big elbow.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Going to the top, high risk.
The two of you had a pretty weird discussion about the power of love and the Kanellis name.
Look, I'm not name judging anyone, but I kind of think Mike is just riding Marie.
Rey Mysterio looking for something big.
Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
And there's the kick out. Wow. Going all the way up. Byron, knowing Rey Mysterio, the competitor, the way that you do, what would you say a superstar must do in order to be successful against him?
Well, rule number one, when taking on Rey Mysterio, in my opinion, would be to stay away from the ropes. If you know Rey Mysterio, you know that the rope is where he executes a great deal of his offense.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
As Byron mentioned, a lot of Mysterio's offense comes from utilizing the ropes. You got the West Coast pop, 619, dropping the dime. But Corey, how realistic is it to expect Mysterio to stay clear of the ropes?
Well, if they want to win, it's very realistic. Just stay in the center of the ring and only veer from there when on the offensive. It's that easy.
Nasty kick to the face.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away.
The man of the hour has arrived and just... He hits it! Rush brings everyone to their feet!
That's it!
This could be the turning point, Cole.
There's not a person in this arena who thought that that was it for him.
Roddy won't allow this match to end. He's too determined.
He's looking a little off balance. Michael, you mentioned Lio Rush's quick arrival here in WWE. Well, just as quickly as he hit the main roster, he's been providing highlight reel moments with his innovative evasion techniques.
Well, not only that, he's proven to be a great mouthpiece for his man, Bobby Lashley. Rush definitely has the gift of gab, even if he's got the voice of a sentient meatball.
He hits it! Rush brings everyone to their feet!
That's it!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. Come on, Roderick Strong, you can do this.
Ricochet has certainly made an impression on the scene of sports entertainment. Ricochet's unique gifts are no after.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And look, it hung up on the second.
Get in there, ref.
You expressed Ricochet's desires, Michael. This is a man who started wrestling in a backyard boxing ring when he was only 14 years old. Then at 16, he could finally afford his very own wrestling ring. And that became the beginning of Ricochet.
Look, I'll give credit to the man's defiance against gravity. Ricochet's the man that just might prove Isaac Newton wrong.
Ooh, what impact. Since NXT TakeOver New Orleans, we've seen a different Roderick Strong. The man betrayed his partner, Pete Dunne, and sold his soul to join the Undisputed Era.
Oh, stop. Strong fight.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Oh, perfect kick.
That should do it. Man, I wonder if Strong... can survive this.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Tagged in.
On the topic of the NXT Tag Team titles, I would have to dispute that Roderick Strong made the wrong decision. He still could have become a champion with Pete Dunne, but he chose the Devils in yellow and black instead.
Listen, I asked Roderick Strong whether he made the right decision. He said, would you rather be the tag team champion with or against the Undisputed Era? To Roddy, that was an easy question to answer.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Clothesline!
Oh boy, he is rolling. There are times during a six-man...
He hits it. Canellis brings everyone to their feet.
That has got to be it. Come on, Roderick Strong, you can do this.
Uh-oh. Shot in the back.
Up and down. This one's over, guys. That'll likely do it, Michael.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Byron, you talked about the moment. And there's the cover. 2. He's going for it all.
Harsh impact.
Incoming. What a stomp.
Good grief.
The cover. It took Roderick Strong over a decade in sports entertainment to get to NXT. He used to fight so hard for every opportunity and never take shortcuts. That is until he aligned himself with the Undisputed Era.
Yeah, and that is what is perplexing to me, Michael. For so many years, Roderick Strong did things the right way, but he suddenly had a change of heart when he affiliated himself with the Kings of Shortcuts.
Byron, shoelaces are perplexing to you.
I recognize that you were perplexed, Byron, by Roderick Strong's sudden affiliation with the Undisputed Era. But Strong was a superstar who always only sniffed great success before joining Cole, O'Reilly, and Fish.
Look, Roddy must have got tired of being second best. Tired of always playing from behind the 8 ball. For years, it may have been Roddy versus the world. But now, with the Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong's just evening up the odds, man.
Corey, Lio Rush appears to be in phenomenal shape here tonight, but let's be honest, regardless... how ripped he gets, he'll almost always be up against somebody more powerful than him.
Yeah, you're right, Cole, and as impressive as all those flips and flops...
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Gets the tag. Corey makes a great point, Byron. Lio Rush gets caught on the wrong side of a powerbomb or bear hug. His night could be over in a hurry.
Agreed, but what Lio Rush lacks in power... Whoa! What impact! That's how you put an exclamation.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat.
Oh, somehow!
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Byron, I know in preparation for this match you were studying footage of Ricochet. Did you learn anything?
I tried to study tape of Ricochet, but
There's a pin now.
Rey Mysterio
an amazing six-man tag match.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, Lio Rush, Ricochet, and Mike Kanellis.
Impressive showing there, en route to the win. Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
It's Candice wrestling.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
I've figured out what the WWE Universe sees in Candice LeRae. They all feel bad for her.
I'll feel bad. What are you talking about?
She is married to that nerd, Johnny Wrestling.
Just stop. No, they see someone, Corey, who is absolutely passionate about living out her dream job.
It's a global pity party.
The captain of Team Kick.
Making his way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Don't let the appearance fool you. Dakota Kai will kick your face clean off your head.
I gotta admit, in short order, I have become a huge fan of Dakota Kai.
She's been on WWE's radar for a long time before being signed to the NXT roster. The lady of NXT is here.
Sit up straight, Saxton.
Okay, I am.
Making his way to the ring from Paris Island, South Carolina, Lacey Evans.
Saxton, you ought to get a woman like Lacey Evans to keep you in line.
I'm good just the way I am, but I'll tell you what, her questionable personality traits aside, Lacey Evans has had some pretty incredible victories against top NXT talent like Kairi Sane, Dakota Kai, and Candice LeRae.
Questionable?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? Lacey Evans is everything a woman should be. She's smart, she's strong, she's beautiful. She's smarter than you, Byron. Byron, Maria is bringing the love.
I'm ready.
No, you're not.
Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Maria Kanellis.
Maria Kanellis has competed against the top women's talent of the last 2 decades in WWE and ready to teach the new girls a lesson.
Do not underestimate what Maria Kanellis is capable of.
Here comes the Riot Squad!
I don't know who's looking more forward to this. The women in the ring or me?
Hurricane Rana!
Good grief.
This might be it!
Oh, my.
Drop kick to the knee.
Ugh.
Drop kick!
Hits the mark.
Ooh, the old Oscar!
My favorite move.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, man.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate dividends.
To elaborate on my point about Ruby Riott's expertise in playing the numbers game, gentlemen, the result is the Riott Squad is running roughshod over the entire women's division.
Well, we know that these unprovoked, often blindsided attacks are just going to continue, Michael. I don't know if there's anyone who can put an end to the Riott Squad's brutality and chaos.
She's dazed on the top turnbuckle.
And it's a long way down from there.
This won't end well.
Oh, what impact! She may look down at the rest of the roster, but Lacey Evans has earned her status as the Lady of NXT. Look out, there's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael. Enziguri!
She's on the defensive now. By no means is this dire straits for her, though.
I definitely didn't anticipate her struggling so much, but hey, crazier things have happened here in the WWE. James Ellsworth, 2016, is a perfect example of that. Michael mentioned Lacey Evans' quick rise in NXT. I think she's way over the line calling the rest of the roster trash, but she does have quite the pedigree.
Yeah, she's got 5 years of Marine training, 4 years of in-ring experience,
did great at the Mae Young Classic and has been dominant in NXT. This lady is just getting started, fellas. Oh, man. Nailed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, by now I'm sure you've heard Bianca Belair describe herself as the EST of NXT. Corey, what exactly does that mean?
I'll break it down for you, Michael Cole. It simply means that Bianca Belair is the strongest, the fastest, the smartest, and the baddest around.
Oh, up and down. What a slam. Corey, thank you for breaking down exactly what it means when Bianca Belair says she is the ist of NXT. But don't you think Bianca has a bit of an overinflated ego for somebody relatively new to the scene?
Absolutely not, Saxton. Just ask top NXT stars like Candice LeRae or Lacey Evans if it was Belair's ego that beat them. Those were cases of Belair proving she truly is the est of NXT.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
Ah, look at this. You gotta believe this one's over. Well, Maria was a perennial championship contender during her...
I bet you feel foolish writing her off now.
She goes for the cover. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Vicious strike.
She goes for the cover. Corey brought up Maria Kanellis' newfound motivation as a mother and wife. A younger competitor might not understand that drive. Wouldn't you agree, Byron?
You're asking the wrong guy, Cole.
Well, I actually do happen to agree, Michael. We've seen fatherhood motivate competitors like Daniel Bryan, The Miz, and Kevin Owens. But that bond and that hunger for success might be even stronger for a mother.
Fatherhood has motivated me to make sure my son doesn't turn out like you, Byron.
That's not a bad thing.
Incredible! Lacey Evans connected with a match-ending move!
Good night!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. She's back in full control now.
Going for the cover. And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
It's not over yet.
Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Almost just a... There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Look at this.
Suplex. Somebody's got hops. Beautiful technique.
This match is starting to take it all out of her, guys.
Guys, it seems to me like she's been completely out of her element right from the opening bell.
Some good technique right there. Pretty woozy after that impact.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
Ooh, what impact.
She hits it. The Dakota Kai brings everyone to their feet.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. How is Ruby Riott going to remain alive?
Oh, nasty impact.
That has got to be it. How is Ruby Riott going to remain alive?
Shoulders on the back. The half Samoan from New Zealand, Dakota Kai, has a lot to wrestle for tonight. She's a journeywoman whose motives have changed with every country she's competed in.
When you fight abroad as much as Dakota has, you feel a greater connection with your home, a greater connection with the people you do this for. And for Dakota, that's her family.
Is that how you feel about Burke, Virginia, Byron?
Actually, I do.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
We touched on Dakota's experience abroad, Corey. She spent 10 years getting to this position, so it's a huge deal for her. But she won't be resting on her laurels.
Right, Cole, not at all. A woman that's wrestled all around the world, and that global experience is sure to pay dividends.
Here's a cover. And the kick out.
She's still in this one.
Jumping neck breaker. Out.
This could be it for her. How is Sarah Logan gonna survive?
Solid contact from Candice LeRae.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Rope breaks the hold there.
Oh, man, what a strike. She's starting to stammer here. This is not at all where she hoped to be at this point in the match.
If she's not careful, this could very easily spiral out of control for her in a hurry.
Talking with Candice earlier, she half-joked that her biggest challenge is keeping up with her husband, Johnny Gargano.
Forget about Johnny wrestling. Let's talk about Candice wrestling. I commend Candice LeRae for clearly being the one that wears the pants in their relationship. She's talking about not wanting to be an embarrassment to Johnny. She should be more concerned with Johnny being an embarrassment to her.
Why do you say these things?
Because it's the truth.
Corey, you just suggested that LeRae should remove herself, at least professionally, from her husband. Byron, do you feel that's the way for Candice to prove herself to her peers?
Well, Candice has already stated that she refuses to ride her husband's coattails. I believe Candice LeRae has earned her success all on her own.
Beautiful technique.
We're looking at complete domination here. A longtime revolutionary of the women's wrestling scene, Candice LeRae is known for not being intimidated by opponents of any shape or size. She has even taken on the likes of Kevin Owens and Cesaro. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. She is on fire.
Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that. As Michael pointed out earlier, Candice LeRae has found...
You can see the confidence just...
Oof. That's it. That's what she needed. The situation just got real bad for Bianca Belair.
We got a cover. Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
I gotta say, guys, Bianca Belair has wasted little time making a name for herself. I mean, from the minute she walked in the door, the entire women's division stood up and took notice.
As Byron mentioned, Bianca Belair's impact has been immediate. From her very first match in the 2017 Mae Young Classic, Bianca has been opening eyes.
Yeah, and it's worth...
Man, she knows how to make a comeback. The situation just got real bad for Bianca Belair.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
She goes for the cover.
Bianca
and down. What a slam. What a strike. Ooh-wee. Scoop slam.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
Ring rattling. Boom, what impact. Lariat. And stomping away in the corner. Just ruthless. Boom!
Lacey Evans has claimed she's the classiest.
He's back in full control now. You gotta believe this one's over. Game, set, match. This one is over.
In case you're keeping score, that's twice, Byron.
Penny predicament.
Let me weigh in on Dakota Kai and Lacey Evans, Tori. You're just as delusional as Evans. Kai has over a decade of experience and has won major titles all across the globe.
Yeah, and all those accomplishments for Kai, and Evans flattened her on multiple occasions. Sometimes class outranks experience, and they don't get any classier than Lacey Evans. Up and down, leg lariat.
She's starting to take a beating, but I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this thing.
She certainly hasn't looked impressive here tonight, guys, but it's still early, and things can turn around on a dime here in WWE. Incredible! Maria Kanellis connected with a match-ending move. That could be a game changer. The night could be over for Liv Morgan.
Not looking good for her right now. We're going to see what she's made of here, guys.
This match isn't even close, guys, and to be honest, I wasn't at all. Incredible! Maria Kanellis connected with a match-ending move. She has got to take advantage here. Nailed it. Things have gotten worse for Liv Morgan. She could be out of this match.
This may very well be the beginning of the end for her.
This is all but over.
Wow, I really expected so much more from her here tonight. It's like she didn't even show up.
Kai is the first ever New Zealand woman to reach this level for a reason, Corey. Her speed and her rapid striking ability makes her a threat.
Yeah, Dakota Kai's style is very quick.
She hits it. Dakota Kai brings everyone to their feet. That should do it. This might be it. Oh, my. Look at her go. Harsh impact.
Evaluating Dakota Kai's offense, we mentioned how the Kiwi is an elusive target, but we also have to detail her.
That's it. That's what she needed.
She goes for the cover.
Liv Morgan has been
Dakota Kai with the
eliminated.
win. That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
when any superstar, man or woman, is able to find a way to win a match as entertaining and action-filled as that one, they should be grateful and really proud. Some great stuff. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable.
Dakota Kai, Lacey